Fantastic phone. Everything a full-size phone has to offer in a tiny package. Takes a minute to adjust to typing on a tiny screen, but keyboard works well. Battery will last all day if you don't run location cursives and aren't addicted to Facebook. No complaints here. $# at Apple. I love this phone. I got this to replace my Gear S watch. I loved the portability of the Gear S with the full keyboard feature, which all of the more recent watches don't have, but the apps are limited and I really wanted a camera. I wore my watch all the time and especially loved it for running, but the battery is now failing. So when I found this I was ecstatic. All the features of the Gear S Plus, that add-ons I wanted. Camera, more apps, etc. And still the small size. I suddenly realized you have to think of this phone as a huge, but fully functional, smartwatch. Everything works exactly like a normal-sized phone. However, there are a few apps, like Google Pay, that won't work. I don't know electronics, but something about it not being rooted. Essentially, Google can't trust the programming of the device, so it won't allow it to load. Having said that though, there isn't NFC anyway, so I guess it wouldn't work even if the app was trusted. Future upgrade. Observations. It's not as hard to view the screen as reviews have said. There is a way to adjust the font size, and the largest setting is plenty for me without my glasses. The keyboard can also be scaled up in size, however, it takes up screen space. I've found typing is quite accurate even scaled down. But if you know how to swipe, it is freakishly accurate, and that's always easier than typing on anything not a full keyboard, IMHO. I struggled a bit with the SIM card initial, poor call quality, duplicate contacts populating in even after deleting from SIM. But when I switched slots as a last ditch, it fixed everything, so keep that in mind. The lower quality screen and camera resolution is noticeable, but not bad for what they're trying to do. Camera does have an amazingly wide angle. You do have to be deliberate in pressing on the screen. I suggest turning on sounds for button presses so you can hear that your press was recognized. Edges, especially the bottom when trying to pull up a keyboard in texting app, is noticeably different in its sensitivity. You'll press it a few times, but I've noticed if you press more towards the interior of the screen, which is a bit counterintuitive, it will more often recognize your tap. For me, none of these are deal breakers and acceptable when considering the smaller scale environment. The bad. Definitely the worst side of this phone is the battery life. And if you adjust the settings wrong for conserving the battery, the phone goes into battery saving mode right before your eyes, even with a charged battery. I haven't figured out the settings, and there is a manual now on the Unihertz website, but what it does is go into saving mode, which you turn off, and 5 seconds later it goes back into saving mode. Freaks you out at first, but if this happens, turn off all battery preservation options and it'll work fine again. Anyway, to give you an idea of battery life, I have everything turned on, location. I use fitness tracking on my runs in the morning, and so on, and it's at 50% at 10 a.m. I unplugged it at about 7 a.m. sad face. I work from home, have a charger in my car, and always carry a backup battery for charging devices, so I'll get into a routine with this watch, and how long it lasts, but if I had to limit to only using it for when I go running or just want something portable, I'll still be very happy. Coming from dedicated MP3 players similar in size and the predecessor, the Posh Micro X240, in hot pink, a phone I carried and got made fun of for many times, I feel I have some authority to give a soiled review for this model. And surprise, people think this is a joke phone. It's not. It has its uses, mostly as a backup line, a work or a workout phone where you need to be lighter or lightly carrying, when you still need a cell line or a connection to the world. The Jelly Pro with its 2GB RAM and 16GB ROM with 4G, LTE connections, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth among other connected pack. Buying brand new, I have to say this has been one of the best and most surprisingly good unboxing experiences on a long time. A screen protector is included with a new unboxed of the unit, and that really helps. Coming from the Micro X240, right away I could tell it is much more heft from its predecessor. They can't claim to be the smallest smartphone since the battery is bigger on the Jelly Pro. However, you can see the difference in performance and ability from 4 vs 7. 0 Android with better specs, but it's perfect for podcasts and music on the go. Pros: the killer size, serves a niche market. -2GB RAM is excellent, beating out my old Galaxy S3 to 16GB storage, and micro SD slot is there. -2 SIM slots work well, pretty fast. Android 7.0 feels really nice here. Onboard FM radio. Thank you Unihertz team for including this on your phone. It's not the greatest, but it records and I am super happy it's present. Click link in description for more reviews.